Bro, what is wrong with these dudes, bro? Why do they keep doing that? Can you hear that? Y'all probably can't hear it. I didn't get the mic or the show turned on early enough. But just another dude overcompensating like hell with his vehicle. Someone needs to literally tell them, like, bro, you're embarrassing yourself. Straight up. Stop revving your engine, man. It's just mad corny, bro. Nobody wants to hear it. It's super corny. Y'all don't get it, man. The people who had vehicles, we already had them. That's why I just own my own car lot. I don't even drive. Nobody cares, bro. They don't get it. Like, we're light years ahead of you, bro. You already been there and done that. The party is a new party now. Nobody cares. Nobody. Nobody who's smart anyway. But it's all good. Let people do what they do, man. I don't really care. I'm just playing around. I don't care what people do. Anyway, welcome to the show. You're tuned into Batman Radio with your host, the one and only, real, official, legit, official tissue Batman. That's right. And I'm making progress by leaps and bounds, right? See, like I said, it's not about money. It's not about finances. Never was. It's about God and about faith and about purpose. And my purpose is, you know exactly what I am for God. I'm going to use the terminology soldier because this network's a little sensitive. But you all know exactly what I am. It's written all over me. It's clear as day. All right? And all my actions show it. Like I said, these new videos that I just released today to change the game, I just basically broke through another plateau. I'm on a whole nother level, and this level is unattainable. See, we all have different life paths and different journeys, and mine, I'm a soldier for God. So mine is about strength. It's about doing the impossible and overcoming the impossible through God, with God. I can honestly say I cannot do this without God. I couldn't have done this without God as far as I've come and as much as I've succeeded. And I encourage everybody to make your whole formula about God because it's really the truth, man. I'm connected to Source. I sit at the right hand throne of God, and He talks to me and tells me what to do. Okay? So I'm in a different walk than most of you because most of you will never understand it. Trying to dismiss it is irrelevant. Okay? Because none of your opinions matter. You're just regular civilians. Okay? You ain't been through nothing, most of you. Some of you have, and the ones who've been through something will know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm 35 years old, man. I'm basically retired. Okay? The only reason I'm not retired, I basically went into retirement and became Batman. My retirement was becoming Batman. How much more gangster can you get? How more sick with it can I get? I told Christina I'm live, honey, I love you. I don't know if you're able to listen or not right now, but I'm always thinking about you, worried about you, praying for you. I love you. You're going to be okay. I can guarantee it. I promise you. I just know, when you know, because I know what God plans to give me and wants to give us. Our beautiful future together. You know, it is what it is, man. They already said, nothing can take this from you, basically. I've had everything been done to me by people behind my back. Everything happened to me. Everything, man. I shouldn't even be able to stand, walk, talk, much less be able to breathe. And literally, I should be completely bedridden. And in front of you, I'm doing the impossible physically. I mean, come on, bro. This is a real testament, real testimony. That's why I'm patient with it. I never rush it. I let God use me to do God's work and God's will because I realize that it's much bigger than me. You know what I go through, what we all go through, it affects everybody, man. You know, That's the big picture that people got to understand. It's like the butterfly effect. One person's actions will affect everyone else in the world, whether you know it or not. Why people should work on being good people. And I encourage everybody to come to God. I don't know how well you're hearing me. There's a lot of commotion out here right now. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem. You know, people only band together and come together, right, when it's supporting the Illuminati, the Masons, and our enemy to all of us, and basically doing it to themselves and their own neighborhoods and own communities and own people and own families. It's the only time you ever get any fake unity. There's no real unity. Feel me? They never come together unless it's about Donald Trump or Elon Tusk. It's the truth. It's all people care about is money, and they don't even have money. Now, you got to understand, man, I ran circles around the Masons and Illuminati financially. So what that means is I'm about to do it all over again. And when I do you think people are going to be clamoring to work with me? No, they're going to continue to be jealous and do what they do, make it nowhere fast. It's like being on a treadmill and just running forever like a little hamster, a little hammy. You know? It's just ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Y'all remember Hammy the Hammerhead Shark? Everybody loves that little puppet. It's on my channel. You could go scroll. You got to scroll through all my shorts, all my short videos. I had a little pretty funny series with a little puppet, a little hammerhead shark puppet at the zoo. Named him Hammy. That series is pretty funny. I might have to go watch it. It's hilarious. But like I said, I try to make people laugh. I try to bring some comedy and lighten the mood a little bit. You know, people are too serious, man. Really. They're too serious. And obviously people like me. Whoever knew? Who knew Tyree Smee was such a likable guy? Because people didn't know anything about me. And now I'm coming out in the public fully transparent for everybody to see. I'm a likable guy. I've always been a good guy. I'm nice. You know, I just got so many people trying to slander my name that you never can figure out who I am because most of you don't talk. You don't talk direct. You know? Like I said, man, shout out to everybody working their 9 to 5. You are still a wage slave, but you know, more power to you. I'm not being sarcastic. I respect people who work hard and work jobs. I do. I really do. I've worked my entire life since I was 16. Like I said, I have to have a rhetoric and deliver my speech a certain way on here in order for it to really sink in the public so people can get the message. That's all. You know, don't get too riled up over little old me and what I have to say, but all I say is the truth. You know, whether you like how it comes out or not is irrelevant, but I sure do deliver the truth. I was looking at my body, man, in that last short video I made. Dude, it's ridiculous, bro. I'm really getting built. I'm the real Batman. I told you all this, and I proved it a long time ago. I mean, I do the real thing, but, you know, I've really proved it beyond belief, trust me. But, I mean, like I said, I've devoted my entire life to this. There's nothing else that I want to do other than Christina. Ha! You know what I mean? All I want to do is be with Christina, seriously. You know what I mean? That's all I care about. Christina and being Batman. Those are my two priorities in life. Nothing else matters. Just the truth. I have other priorities, but you know, that's my business. But Christina, you're amazing. I love you more than anything, and I just want you to know I'm here. Always, when you're able to, try to talk to me, please. I know you're going through a lot, and I'm always here for you. So, I don't know, bro. I can't believe I was looking at that video right now. I sent it to Christina too. Dude, it's crazy, man. I'm getting so ripped, so strong. It is absolutely unbelievable. Like literally. I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, I've never seen a human being this ripped. Ever. Ever. You gotta understand I'm real light. Like I'm like a big luminescent light bulb, you know, like I'm pale, so that's part of why it's hard to see sometimes. Starting to get me a little tan, that's helping. And when I put the filters, you can just see my actual definition finally, because I always called it like hidden muscle. I've always had it. It's just hard for people to see unless I'm like in action and moving, and people don't want to see it. And that's the number one thing I figured out in the world, man. Nobody's going to see your vision but you, because they do see your vision. They see your vision, they see your potential, and they're scared of you out the gate because they see your power. That's what the readings talk about and tell me too. They've been knowing who I was. And, evil people try to take advantage of you and they want to use it for themselves. I've had plenty of people try that. You didn't even get started with that. That's just silly. That's naive to think you could pull that on me. Can't nobody pull a fast one on me, man. I'm too smart. Feel me? Like I said, I got all opportunities in front of me. I got everything coming my way. I'm God's chosen, God's favorite. God is blessing me beyond belief always. Like I said, I'm going through things right now, always. It's okay. It's part of life. Feel me? But like I said, I devoted my life to this. I work hard as hell, harder than anyone. Batman is in Batman training right now. And just giving my all, man, doing the best I can, man. I'm really trying to get ready for what I call, there's another guy gave me a head bob, head nod. See, there you go. That's what we like. We like positivity, man, everywhere. We want everyone to just, show some love and support and positivity. We want to get along with everybody. And I'm here to try to help everybody. That's who I am. That's who I've always been. See, I didn't get online like these other people that I've already addressed and I'm done addressing them, who just get on here and fake and change who they are every 3 weeks. That's what they do, literally. They don't know who they are. It's pathetic, But me, I'm the same old G, man. Been the same old gangster since day one. Ain't never changed for nobody. I'll tell you one thing: I enjoy meeting new people, and that's why I enjoy the church thing. The church thing has its time; it's cool, but people are a little overbearing. I'm just being honest. It's hard dealing with Miguel. I don't know if he'll ever take a look at himself and understand why, or understand that. Probably not. But that's the thing, is it's just so much enabling going on with adults that people can't change their ways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, Miguel is an awesome guy. He's an awesome person. I don't take that away from him. You know what I mean? But and again, I'm saying these things to help. I'm not saying these things in any other manner. But like I said, he's great at cooking. Really is. He works hard at everything he does. He has a passion for helping people. He's good at talking to people, talking people down. Um, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a character flaw, and it's okay. It's who he is. That's him. But I'm just saying, as far as the church thing, like what I would like to do, right? I don't want to do things my way. I'm not trying to have control or anything like that. But I just personally think that this is how it should go. I think that they should make me a leader of sorts, at least at some point, that works with people that come in there, right? Because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to work with the youth. I'm meant to inspire the youth. I'm meant to work with people, everybody, adults, everybody. But I'm meant to inspire and teach, okay, and work with them on their issues, right? And like, let's just get real. I mean, I'm a better talker than Miguel. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, I built an entire platform in business and I make check after check after check, even though they don't pay me right, doing a business where I just talk. I'm a natural born talker, even though I didn't talk till I was 3 years old. I'm actually extremely quiet. Even in reality, I'm a quiet person. But I have a gift when I open my mouth because I only drop jewels because I'm a Sigma Alpha male. So I only say things that like are very constructive and important and vital. I don't like small talk normally. That's just how I am. So, like I said, much love to Miguel. But I'm just saying that's one of my issues with being in that group is it's hard to deal with because people will overstep boundaries. So he feels like it's all this fake leadership thing and, trying to kind of be overbearing and steer people the wrong direction and tell people what to do. And you're just not that guy. You're just not. That's not what you should be doing. What you should be doing, like I said, honestly, genuinely, is like the good stuff, like the cooking, cleaning, the helping out, the inspiring people, motivating people, talking to people, yes, helping people, right? But like you got to calm it down with like the fake authority and the fake just acting like you're a leader, like you're above or superior to someone. And I really think that that's the only reason you're there. And I just think that that's sad. And I think no one else is going to call you out on it. And I will. And I did last time. I think that it's messed up. I think that that's the only reason you're there. Truly. I don't contradict myself in what I say. That dude is there because they're all there for a reason that has nothing to do with God. That's the truth. You could talk that God stuff all day. It's hogwash, man. You're not about this. You're not. And that's what I'm trying to show too. And down. I'm not trying. I'm doing it in my sleep without trying. I'm demonstrating you people aren't about faith. Like I said, I told you I was tired because I'm exhausted. I work hard. Sometimes I'm tired. You said, that's your spirit speaking. You can come over here and get some rest. No, I can't. I never got any rest when I was around you, nor would I. You could sit there and pretend the first few days. Like I said, I already know they were going to start with their nonsense. They plan, they cavort, and they literally are conniving. And they sit there like they're the little pawns of Satan. And this is in a church, mind you, a church home at that. And they're all like possessed, and they'll start messing with you. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know if the clothes, like, he gave me like some briefs and boxers. I don't know if they were used or clean or what. Hopefully, I don't get any problems from it. I'm worried about that too. I just don't trust them. I don't. I still don't trust Raul. Still don't trust Miguel. I don't trust none of them. I'm just being honest. I don't trust that main pastor. And I think they think that I'm simple and naive, and I'm not. And that's part of the reason why I left right away this time, because I wanted to see where y'all's mind was at and how y'all were going to act. And it's the same thing, the same fakeness. It's hard for me to deal with fake. Like I said, I really, really got love for Miguel, but I just think Miguel is like a false prophet. I truly believe this, and I think he knows it in his heart. I think that he sells people a line of wolf tickets that's not real. And I think he truly steers people the wrong way. And they say in the Bible, that's literally the worst thing you can do. Straight up. And God reserves literally, I mean, God can't stand that. It says it specifically in the Bible. Because the worst thing you can do is lead people away from God. I don't see how any of them are leading people toward God, because see, and I'm going to prove what I'm saying right now. And this is why it has to be said. It's not about me or my standing with anyone. This is reality. In order to do the right thing, if you were bringing people towards God, people would want to be a part of your ministry and your ministry home, because it would be a positive place where they feel safe. You say it's a safe haven, but there's nothing safe about it. The minute you come in, you're around the same people who are predatory, like you. You literally act like predators, which is another concern, right? That honestly, I mean, this should be investigated, because I don't know what the hell y'all are on, but y'all are weird. Straight up, all of them. They all weird as hell. And they have backgrounds, criminal backgrounds. I'm just saying the truth. And like I said, they stole my backpack, threw away my laptop, did whatever. They didn't throw it away. They probably sold my laptop and my diamond rings. That's illegal as hell. It's a crime. It's theft. So I think all this is the same, trying to entertain, to be catty and petty, to try to get out of, the trouble, or them going to jail for it. Like I said, that's not in my hands. That's in God's hands. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm cool. Like, we're straight, whatever. But it's kind of messed up how you keep doing the same thing. Like I said, that morning you have me picking up trash with my hands. You don't give me gloves. You say you can use gloves when we're already walking out there. You don't even have gloves. You don't have things on hand you need. So I'm picking up nasty watermelon and stuff with my bare hands. I do that for you, no problem. Don't complain, nothing. Right? Then I choose to leave, right? Because who the hell would want to be there? Honestly, it's miserable. It really is. It's miserable. And it's very claustrophobic with that staircase. You've got to fix that staircase. It is the worst feeling ever. It's just super small. It's like walking up the Grinch's lab. Okay. And literally, I mean, they're probably listening and laughing, but like I'm being serious and funny at the same time. But like, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying the truth. Like, I'm going to continue to say the truth. That's why I don't really want to do it because, I mean, I'm not going to go somewhere to just argue with people. I have no interest in that. Like, how you see things is how you see things. I see things in reality. It's not an opinion. It's not how I see it. You're delusional. I'm not. And I don't have time to argue with you. You get what I'm saying? So, to explain to Christina, because she was asking, because I had told her I was trying to do it. And then I went ahead and left and gave up on that real quick. And she was wondering why. And, that's my explanation. I just feel enemies in my spirit around me. I just don't. I think they're all like little pawns of the devil. Literally. I mean, come on, bro. You got the one dude. I asked him, like, hey, are you okay? He says nothing, right? He left too. He didn't go to Kentucky. He didn't have anything positive to say. He said, man, I thought you would be a celebrity by now. That's some negative. That's jealousy and envy. Come on, bro. Nothing fools me. So you got that. Then you got, the main pastor talking about, I'm still here, miserable as hell. I mean, and then you make me walk through actual flooding. Like, that's not cool, man. Like, I don't know what this issue is of we can't do anything for you, but we want you to help you. Here's your answer. No. That's your answer. That's why, like I said, they basically feast and prey on desperation and people in desperate straits. And I'm not in that desperate of straits at all. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if I am when I am, cool, no problem. But, it's just wrong. Like I said, those places like that racetrack are using forced slave labor. I don't care what anybody says. And as far as I'm concerned, it's illegal. All that stuff should be a crime. And they got deals worked out with the corrupt departments like in Kentucky. And there's something sick and wrong about that. And there's a lot of crazy stuff, right, going on in those church camps when they take them out there. I mean, it's downright scary. I mean, it's haunted out there. You can tell. It's the creepy scenery. Everything about it is demonic. You know what I mean? It just rubs me the wrong way all around. I'm just being honest. If it was like a happy, positive environment where I was free and I could do what I want, that's one thing, right? But when you get in an environment and people trying to tell me what to do and I'm a grown man, yeah, that's a problem. And that's what narcs do. They try to treat you like you're not an adult. I don't play like that. I'm 35. I'm a grown man. So I'm going to put it like this, bro. If y'all want to work together and you want to do something the right way, let me know. Because, like I said, I'm going to have all the money and I'm not leaving y'all in these positions of fake authority so you can keep running. This is what they do financially, like with the fakes that never made it, like Warren Buffett. They don't let the young boys make it. They don't let us come up in the game and get rich and make a name when they never even did it. They're just sitting there lying. How unfair and sick is that? Hell no. Nah. You feel me? Nah, bro. When I get these millions of dollars, Christina and I, and I get my inheritance they stole, all my properties and all my money, bro, no, bro, I'm not helping people who didn't help me. And I'm not going to sit here and play these games. You understand? The first thing that'll happen is you'll immediately lose that position, that fake position that doesn't even exist. You are creating your own positions and fake hierarchy and fake status. All that goes out the window. I don't care if you claim a church ordained you, that means nothing. That's fake. That shouldn't even stand legally. Okay. I don't care about that. You could be ordained or whatever, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're losing your job the minute I get this money and I just buy out all the homes and restructure the entire ministry process in my sleep. And it'll be a mini project for me because we're going to have so much money, I don't even know what to do with. I truly believe this. You understand? Like I said, it's all good to have fun, be friends, and be cool, but those aren't friends to me, man. Friends are going to help you, bro. Friends are going to really be there for you. Friends are going to go out their way for you. If it was like that and we was tight, and they showed me something else that like, yo, we want to actually help you with what you're doing. Like, yo, bring your bat suit with you. You feel me? Like, bro, you're free to do what you want. You want to leave, you leave. You want to go somewhere, you go somewhere. If you need something, we'll ride you over, we'll help you. You want to toss us some gas money, cool. Stuff like that. Like, just work together like normal people. That's what I'm saying, but they don't do that. You see what I'm saying? They try to act like, oh, you're in dire straits and take advantage of you, and I'm not. Ever, man. I always find a way, bro. Always. Like I said, I need people to donate. Y'all refuse to do your job. I put it all in God's heads, man. Straight up. I surrendered to the divine a long time ago. So it just is what it is. But yeah, I think that y'all need to make a lot of serious changes. And it's just the truth. Like I said, you ain't got nothing to worry about me. If the issue has to go to court, I mean, that's in God's hands. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, they all committed crimes, and I think they're just trying to cover their tracks and kiss up. And I'm not with that. So, like I said, you know me better than that at this point, man. If y'all been listening and they hear the channel, and other than that, that's all I really have to say. You know, like I said, it's all love, but people got to be right, man. Love is not excusing people's behavior and their games and their nonsense and their little devil stuff. We don't tolerate Satan. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Easy, we win it.